I won't even describe myself. Stumbling, rumbling, Christmas carols in my ear. It's a bright time, it's the right time to have another beer. Made my way back home, God bless my soul. If he exists, he's drunk with me and fall. Especially if I'm in his image. Don't get me started. He must be a nihilistic fuck-up, or maybe he reads Sartre. Never mind that, took a slide onto my couch. TV blaring on, telling me what to love and how. I don't know. This is just too long. Whatever.
So TFE, I have a topic.
Yeah, just fuck. I don't like my poetry. I don't even know why I'm reading this. Someone take over.
So TFE, I have a topic.
Yeah, what?
What's with the bloated ego of some people, like the newer members?
What do you mean? I don't know what you mean.
Well, like how Morphine was just blazing people and saying he was a veteran.
You know, I gotta be honest, guys. I've been side owner for so long that like I can't even keep track of people. Like, is Morphine not a veteran? When was Morphine signed up? Who is Morphine?
Morphine was the guy who made Flying Peace.
Oh,
Is
wait.
Morphine sign up? When did he sign up? Does anyone know?
Last year, I think.
So he's not a veteran. He's just...
I don't think so.
No, he can't be a veteran.
You know, I don't know. There's always those guys with, you know, bullet egos like me, but...
TFE, why did you only ask, Whip, if he was religious?
I don't know.
Because I'm a girl, isn't it?
What about
No.
me? I'm super religious.
Well, I was
Okay,
gonna say, TFE, your poems, my poetry is probably a little bit more morbid than yours.
Morbid?
Yeah, that's what my mom says.
Have morbid poetry. I'm just not reading it because it's fucking... Who wants to hear that? It's fucking whatever.
Okay.
I want to feel like killing myself this evening. What do you recommend?
You know,
Yeah,
I wrote
the
a poem.
conversation with a gunshot.
I wrote a poem called Suicide Poetry.
Oh my god.
In it, I criticize people who write suicide poetry. So,
Wait, there's such thing as suicide poetry?
yeah, I used
Yeah.
to popular poetry blog. in high
Well, what's it
school.
talking about? I mean, like, is it talking about committing suicide?
Well, yeah.
Whoa,
What?
really?
I mean, like,
Committing
no, I mean,
suicide.
fine.
You know,
How do you make suicide poetic?
here's a good one. Here's a good one. I wrote this. Here's not a Christmas poem. Okay.
Okay.
It's this one's short and sweet. Okay.
Okay.
It's called Happy Holidays. Spy the local daughter, ficky fick for a quarter. Think holiday mirth is what I sought here? I came for a third world brothel. I came in the wake of American expansion, seeking to make myself feel comfortable and sanctioned in practices that would make Mother Teresa and I believe I can replicate the holiday thrill of giving, living for the meek and such swill, with a few milligrams of coke and perhaps some ivory pills. See Pepsi signs hovering over Land Cruisers. Have a 10-year-old whore and a rusted looper. The meek shall inherit the earth? Yeah, right. Happy holidays from Fallujah. That's it.
Okay. Alright.
Is this thing on?
Yes, it is.
Alright.
Okay. Hold on.
So, everyone, what's the happiest moment of your life? How about that? Let's go
What's
around.
the happiest moment of my life? Or
Yeah.
what is?
What do you mean? What was the happiest moment of your?
Oh, like happiest moment. I don't know.
Were you happy?
I have no idea. There's a lot of things. Like I can never decide. I'm a very indecisive person.
Alright, I got it.
Go.
I got it.
You're cockatiel.
Happiest moment I would have to say is whenever I was able to, well actually it's two. Was able to go to England and see like all the historical stuff. But then another thing was whenever I was able to get the Calais stamp.
We're gonna make Barry feel too overconfident because my happiest moment is also in Europe. So,
Oh, yeah.
so don't feel so confident, Barry, you douchebag.
What can I say? My happier moments in England as well, so, you know.
Yeah,
Just
so
be the
the
way.
majority of the happy moments here are in Europe.
But then, I was also, legal drinking age over there, too, so it was awesome. Here I am, looking like
Wait,
I'm, like...
Barry, is it true that, like, in England, like, you don't put, like, ice in your drinks?
Yes, that is true.
You don't put ice. What do you mean?
You don't put ice in your
You don't
drinks?
put ice in.
You racist.
You
What
guys
drinks?
give, like, 3 pieces of ice.
FL.
True.
Hang on, what drinks are you talking about?
Yes,
we have a lot of drinks here.
At
Oh,
the,
I mean,
rest-
like, I don't know, I heard
at the
You know something?
restaurant.
We do have ice in our drinks, yeah. But not like backwards.
But I mean, like, when we were over there, we asked for ice, and, like, we were at a restaurant, and, like, they gave us, like, 3 pieces of ice,
Oh,
and then
it's
we
a shit
just
restaurant.
looked at them like they were nuts.
What the hell?
oh, my happiest moment.
Yeah, happiest moment. Go for it.
It was in a debate.
Huh?
A debate in a history class.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
We had this homophobe, conservative type guy talking about how there were never any gays in the military in all of history. And I started listing off, like, the Spartans, the Thebans. Like,
Oh yeah, Sacred Band of Thebes.
Yeah. I just, like, listed off, like, 10 or 15 of them.
If I ever get rich, I'm gonna make a fucking movie about those guys.
if you ever
Yeah.
get rich.
Well, I'm in Orange County, but I'm not like a fucking millionaire, so.
I'm thinking we should do, like, an extra show where, like, I bring back all the people of, like, the former web shows, and I'm just gonna, like, bring them all together, and they're all just gonna talk. Like, just a regular conversation, like, no topics at all. So basically...
Funny debate story, though, since FL mentioned debates. I was in my poli-sci class, and we did a little exercise where she mentioned, professor would mention, like, an issue like aborting babies or something, and you would move to different sides of the class if you support or, were against it.
Oh, wow.
So what ended up happening is she got to the final issue, and it was cloning. Like, do you support cloning? So I had no real passionate opinion about it, but I just went with support. And the entire class went with against. So it was me against, like, 40 people. But it was so much fucking fun. I just, like, held my own. It was like I was taking questions in an interview. I was just, like, it was so much fun. I just take positions for the sake of debate. I don't really have any
I'm the same.
Okay.
I have no morals or ideologies. That's why I'm going to be in advertising or law. You know what I mean?
So, I'm going to be a heartless business executive.
Yeah, I want to be a heartless defense attorney who frees criminals and murderers.
Oh, God.
Dr. Rape has
I'm not kidding.
Wait, so, TFE, what inspired you to change your name? Your username?
My philosophy on usernames is that the changes should be impulsive, like ridiculously impulsive. So when Morphine asked me to change his username, I just came up with something on the spot. And that's what I do for my own usernames. I just saw a Dilbert parody comic that I liked mentioning Dr. Ray, so I just picked Dr. Ray.
It's been a problem since the Byzantine era.
Wait, so what is Morphine's username again? I forgot. I knew it's something, like, ridiculously long.
Quetzal or something like that.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug. He's talking about the old one.
Oh.
Oh.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Just wow.
Yeah, Morphine's a big druggie, so...
He probably doesn't even do drugs, though. That's the problem.
Pretty sure he's like 15.
I don't know. My
Guys,
happiest moment, though, I didn't tell you guys. It was like 2000, 2002, 2003, and I was a young kid, like maybe like 16, in Amsterdam, and I just went to a club and I got really drunk for the first time in my life, and I just walked out into the rain and I pissed into a canal. And that feeling of being drunk while it's raining and pissing into water, you don't get feelings like that too many times. Just walking around Amsterdam so drunk with your uncles and cousins and having no idea how you're going to get home because all the responsible adults are drunk too. That's good times. That's good times any way you shape it.
I've never been drunk. I've been tipsy, but never drunk.
Oh, you're missing
I've
out.
never been drunk either because I'm always blacked out. So I don't think you can count that as drunk if you just like teleport through time. I just wake up and I lose like 12 hours and I'm just like, what happened, guys? And they're like, hey, we have video. You were shouting about the Chinese or something. The bad thing is I hang out with a lot of Asians. I don't know if you can notice by my Facebook, but I hang out with a lot of Asians. It just happens to be because there's a lot around here, so all my friends are Asian.
Damn,
But I'm
Asians.
also a total racist. That's the problem. So the thing that happens is one time I got drunk and I started ranting about how the People's Army of China was outside the house. So I went up to every like Asian guy and I was like, you play Call of Duty. Our whole generation has played Call of Duty. When the Chinese invade, we will be able to use those video game skills to rebel. We'll be able to fight off the People's Republic of China.
It's the People's Liberation Army.
I'm so ready for World War III, man. Are you not ready for World War III?
I don't know what to do to be ready for that.
You gotta be ready to get drafted. That's what you gotta do.
I'm just gonna get a knife, go into the countryside, and rule a band of gophers or something.
No.
These dangers
Pull
are
over
like,
trucks
take one of
and
these. Sorry.
Alright, so, where is Jedi?
I like it. Sex positions again.
Hopefully far away.
Should be on his way home.
God. This is gonna run for a long time. I'm already getting...
It's okay. You can just cut the retarded shit or make it into many parts. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's gonna be like
TFE, you know what?
No
we
one's
need?
gonna watch this anyway.
We need political
Oh, TFE, what did
political
you,
debate.
how did you feel about our last episode where we kind of dissed you?
You know,
He was upset.
as a petulant child king, I don't know if you know I'm a petulant child king. I'm sort of like, I sort of have to have the appearance of being able to have a sense of humor because who isn't the lamest guy? The dictator who doesn't have a sense of humor. But you know what I thought would be funny? I would be like, that was hilarious, guys. You're all banned.
Oh yeah, I saw your...
Like, oh yeah, that's hilarious. You're all banned.
I've survived 3 years. I can survive this.
I don't ban people anyway. I gubba them. So.
Oh, the gubba.
Yeah.
What was that picture of anyways?
Robin Williams, wasn't it?
Yeah, Robin Williams, wasn't it?
Really?
Now sleep it.
Wait, what? What do you do? Go then?
Papa Rape, tell them the story.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Gubba.
Very quiet.
What about gubba?
What is that?
That's what happens instead of being banned on Call.
Wait, no, what? I know.
Well, what is it?
I know.
Well, what I do is I don't believe banning is efficient. Because when you ban someone, you make them a martyr. You push them out, and they say, I got kicked out. TFE's a punk. He couldn't handle me. What I do is I make them leave out of their own volition by disabling their profile abilities. Usually I take away the ability to PM, and I make it so they can't edit their own posts. And I just basically fuck with them until they run away. And basically when you become gup, there's no banning, but when you do something worthy of being banned, you don't become banned, you become like a second-class citizen, where anyone can just do whatever they want to you.
Is there a caste system now?
Yeah, there is a caste system, yeah.
The unPMable?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Who gets that? That's good. Exactly.
Alright, guys. So, yeah, we just went inside TFE's mind. He
How about my
revealed all
mind?
his secrets.
You're not really in my mind, though, because I'm nowhere near high enough, so.
Okay.
I'm honest right
Yeah,
now.
let's go into Wireless's mind then.
You're scratching the surface. You're just scratching the surface.
My mind is a profusion of multiple things.
You know, that's your problem, man. Like, every time I ask you a question, you give, like, this really vague answer, even though before that you asked me to ask you that question.
Big
That's
words.
been a brilliant.
Big words. Scary.
You know what's scary, though? Let me tell you something scary, guys. Hey, Barry.
Yeah?
Slender
You were
Man?
mentioning that site where they have all my information.
Yeah?
That guy called me
Oh my
at
god.
like 4 a.m. I had people call me and like harass me just that one time.